Breaking news. A new player is entering the biotech scene with a bold plan to tackle some of medicine's most pressing challenges. Septerna, a Phase 1 biotech company, is taking a major step forward with a $100 million IPO, and its sights are set on a class of proteins that play a crucial role in a wide range of diseases. We'll take a closer look at Septerna's ambitious plans and what they could mean for the future of healthcare. As I delve into the world of biotech and pharmaceuticals, I'm struck by the significance of GPCRs, or G-protein-coupled receptors, in the development of new treatments. With approximately 700 approved drugs targeting GPCRs and 227 non-olfactory GPCRs having untapped therapeutic potential, it's clear that this is a vast and underutilized target space for drug discovery. This means that there are countless opportunities for companies like Septerna to develop innovative treatments that can address significant unmet medical needs. One of the key drivers of innovation in the biotech industry is the emergence of small biotech companies. These companies account for more than 70% of drugs in Phase 3 clinical trials and a growing share of new drugs approved by the FDA. This trend is not surprising, given the agility and flexibility that small biotech companies bring to the table. They are often able to move quickly and nimbly, taking calculated risks and pursuing innovative approaches that larger companies may be hesitant to pursue. Septerna, the company at the center of our discussion, is a prime example of this trend. As a small biotech company, Septerna is well positioned to capitalize on the trend of GPCRs as a key area of research and development. The company's focus on GPCRs and their role in multiple therapeutic areas is consistent with the trend of small biotech companies driving innovation in the industry. But what does this mean for investors? Simply put, it means that there are opportunities for significant returns on investment in the biotech industry. Companies like Septerna, with their innovative approaches and focus on GPCRs, are well positioned to develop treatments that can address significant unmet medical needs. And with the Jobs Act making the biotech IPO process more continuous and accessible to scalable capital, it's easier than ever for companies like Septerna to access larger pools of institutional capital for R&D-intensive businesses. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about the risks? After all, the biotech industry is known for its high failure rates and significant regulatory hurdles. But here's the thing. The potential rewards are well worth the risks. With the right approach and the right team in place, companies like Septerna can develop treatments that can make a real difference in people's lives. Take, for example, the case of hypoparathyroidism. This is a condition that affects millions of people worldwide, and yet there are limited treatment options available. The current treatments are often ineffective and have significant side effects, making it a significant area of need for new and innovative treatments. And that's exactly what Septerna is working on, developing a treatment that can address the underlying causes of hypoparathyroidism and provide real relief for patients. But Septerna is not alone in its focus on GPCRs. Other companies, like Tectonic Therapeutic, are also working on GPCR-targeted biologics for a range of conditions, including Group 2 pulmonary hypertension and hereditary hemorrhagic telangiectasia. This highlights the potential for GPCR-targeted biologics to address significant unmet medical needs and provides a clear indication of the trend that's emerging in the biotech industry. As an investor, this is exciting news. It means that there are opportunities for significant returns on investment in the biotech industry, particularly in companies that are focused on GPCRs and developing innovative treatments. And with the Jobs Act making the biotech IPO process more continuous and accessible to scalable capital, it's easier than ever for companies like Septerna to access larger pools of institutional capital for R&D-intensive businesses. But what about the regulatory environment? After all, the biotech industry is heavily regulated, and companies like Septerna must navigate a complex web of rules and regulations in order to bring their treatments to market. However, the trend is clear. Regulatory frameworks are evolving to support innovation and growth in the biotech industry. This means that companies like Septerna can focus on developing innovative treatments rather than getting bogged down in regulatory red tape. In conclusion, the biotech industry is at a crossroads. With the emergence of small biotech companies and the trend of GPCRs as a key area of research and development, there are opportunities for significant returns on investment in the industry. Companies like Septerna, with their innovative approaches and focus on GPCRs, are well positioned to develop treatments that can address significant unmet medical needs. And with the Jobs Act making the biotech IPO process more continuous and accessible to scalable capital, it's easier than ever for companies like Septerna to access larger pools of institutional capital for R&D-intensive businesses. As we close out this episode of NewsPod BioTech from Big Blue Ceiling, I want to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. The story of Septerna and the trend of GPCRs as a key area of research and development in the biotech industry has significant implications for the future of healthcare. In the coming years, we can expect to see a surge in the development of innovative treatments that target GPCRs. This will not only lead to new and effective treatments for a range of conditions, but also provide new opportunities for investors and companies in the biotech industry. As an industry, we're on the cusp of a major breakthrough. The trend of GPCRs as a key area of research and development is just the beginning, and we can expect to see even more innovative approaches and treatments emerge in the years to come. At NewsPod BioTech from Big Blue Ceiling, we'll be keeping a close eye on this trend and bringing you the latest updates and insights from the biotech industry. Whether you're an investor, a researcher, or simply someone interested in the latest developments in healthcare, we invite you to join us on this journey and explore the exciting world of biotech. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of NewsPod BioTech from Big Blue Ceiling. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're always looking for ways to improve and bring you the best content possible. Until next time, stay informed, stay curious, and keep looking up at the Big Blue Ceiling.